Hello there, my Nessi cakes, and welcome back to my channel. And for all those just now joining us, welcome. Today is another tag for Pride that was created by my little brother, Jamie, from Jamie's Disney Kingdom. And it's the same premise as the Funko Pop tag, but this one is pins. So since I did a double rainbow in the last video, I plan on doing a double rainbow in this one. But to make it just a little bit different, I picked one rainbow that's going to be all Disney pins and another rainbow that's just going to be all random stuff that I happen to have a rainbow out of. So let's go ahead and get started. I cannot wait to see everybody's pins. I will go ahead and link all the participating channels down below. I absolutely love pins, and I'm actually really starting to get into my pin collection again. So let's get started. And the first color of the rainbow, which we all know, is red. So the very first one I'm going to start off with is my Disney. And this is one of the very few fantasy pins I actually have. This is my very first fantasy pin, and it's also one of my favorites. And this is the Three Caballeros inside the Haunted Mansion Dune Buggy. And there's the red for Panchito right there. Isn't that awesome? I absolutely love this. The store, if I can remember, I will go ahead and link it down below, but it is from Etsy, and they do all kinds of characters inside Doom Buggies. So that's my red. All right, and for my non-Disney red, I went ahead and picked this one. This is from the Pin Lounge. Like I said, if I remember everything, I'm going to go ahead and link it down below. And this is called the Rubber Band Ball. And it's mostly red. It does have a Disney character in it. It has Mrs. Incredible in it. But as you can tell, these are all the characters that can stretch. We got Stretch Armstrong in there. You have Mrs. Incredible. You have... what's his name? Mr. Fantastic. So all the stretchy, bendy characters are in this giant ball, and I absolutely love it. It is mostly red, and that's the end of red. All right, next one is orange, and the pin that I picked for my Disney one is an open edition pin, but I'm very proud of it because it was the last one that was on the shelf when I was at Disney World, and this is the Rise of the Resistance pin, and I went ahead and picked this up right after riding it. I had to have a pin to commemorate when I ride a new ride, because that's kind of between that and villains and like some of the random characters I really, really love. That is the pins that I collect most. And if you're a pin collector, let me know in the comments below what your what kind of pins you collect. I'd like to know. All right, so for non-Disney and orange, I got this one, and this is from a local ice cream parlor from you know, local here where I live. And its name is Scoop Street, and they specialize in like ice creams that are homemade and fancy like flavors that you never think about. I think the last flavor they had was concha flavor, so that was pretty cool. But they also have like raspberry and mint and rosemary and strawberry. It's supposed to be really good. Haven't been there yet because it is on the other side of town, but I have their logo, which is a orange ice cream kind of monster, but I actually really like it. The owner gave this to me, and this is the Scoop Street cone in orange. I love him. He's so cute. And one day I am going to try their ice cream, and I think I might film it so you can see what their shop looks like, because it's supposed to be really, really cool. Next color is yellow, and I went ahead and picked out one of my favorite yellow characters. This is Powerline. If you haven't seen the original Goofy movie, you are missing out, guys. This character, it was like supposed to be like a mash of like Michael Jackson and Prince. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. So that's my yellow. And speaking of yellow, how do you like my new ears? These are the pretzel scented ears. My mom and dad went to California for just a vacation. They decided to swing by downtown Disney, and they picked me up a few pairs of ears for an early birthday gift, and I absolutely love them. And now I need the matching Spirit jersey, but just to go with it, since it's Pride, I went ahead and picked up my Trixie Mattel Oh Honey shirt just for y'all guys. All right, so we just finished the yellow for Disney, and now the yellow for something else. This is also from the Pin Lounge. They have a lot of really cool vintage kind of style of pins, and this one I picked because it kind of reminded me of my childhood, and it's yellow because of the little dog, and this is the "After These Messages, We'll Be Right Back" from ABC, if you remember from Saturday morning cartoons. Might be a little bit past some people's prime, but they used to do all kinds of claymation that says, you know, "After these messages, we'll be right back" for the commercial breaks. And they made a pin for it, and I had to have it because it just brought back so many memories. Okay, next, I'm all flustered just remembering about it. Okay, next color is green, and I have quite a few green because green is one of my favorite colors besides, you know, pink and black and gray. And I was trying to pick, like, when I think green and Disney, what's the first thing that comes to mind? And the very first thing that comes to my mind is the opening Disney store plastic keys that they used to give out. It was a ceremony for the Disney store that you could open the store with their giant key that used to be behind the register. You would stick it in a giant keyhole, turn the key, and then those velvet ropes would drop. And anybody that was there would get a plastic, you know, one of the long keys. Now, most of the time, this was for children to do. But one time there was this lady who worked at Disney store, and she saw that I was actually really the first one in line, but they gave the opening ceremony to a child. So she went ahead and pulled out of her drawer one of these for me to have. And this is not only just the Disney store original key, which I have, but this is the pin. And that's what it reminds me of opening the Disney store. And I very much miss the Disney store. So that's why I have this one. And now I'm sad. I miss the Disney store so much. I am lucky enough to have a Disney outlet that's like 45 minutes away. And then I have another one that's about an hour and a half away. And I do sometimes make it out there, but I just miss the Disney store so much. Next color, green for non-Disney. And I went ahead and picked up this absolutely adorable pin. I forgot the company's name, but like I said, I will link it down below if I remember. But it is Cute Cthulhu. Isn't that adorable? If you know who Cthulhu is, you know, great. I'm glad you love literature. Everybody else, it's an H.P. Lovecraft monster. This is Cthulhu, and they made him absolutely adorable, kind of like a Hello Kitty friend. And I had to have the pin because I just thought it was just so adorable. All right, next color, blue. And this is now one of my favorite rides. This was the most recent pin I've got when I went to the park. And this is for the Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. And it's so cute because he's holding a salt shaker. And if you can see, I don't know if the camera can do it justice, maybe the light, no. But inside the salt shaker is floating glitter salt. So I love that one. It's so cute. I do sometimes keep my pins on the backing cards if I don't have enough room on my board. But that's my blue for Disney is Ratatouille. All right, blue non-Disney. From the same company that did Cute Cthulhu, I saw this one, and it's an absolutely adorable little blue narwhal using a donut as a life raft. Isn't that just adorable? I absolutely love this. They also made a Loch Ness Monster Nessi pin, which I also bought, but it's on my my denim jacket, and it will never come off because I put one of those old school locking backs on it, so it's not coming off. All right. Last color, it is so sad when these end, of the rainbow. It is purple, and I picked this one up over at, I think this was actually right when the Disney store closed, they came out with these. But this is my Sword in the Stone pin. I forgot the name of the cluster. It's like the movie Moments and stuff. The animals of the Sword in the Stone. So there's the purple for Madame Mim as the purple dragon. But you can see it's also got a lot of purple in the background, and it's got them as Merlin and Arthur as squirrels, and then as the goat, and then bird and fish. Adorable. Love this pin. And for non-Disney, I went ahead and picked up this absolutely adorable pin from Wish, and this is Prince. Isn't it cute, guys? It's just Prince, and it's just his little bust, and he's looking adorable, and I absolutely had to have him. They also did you know, Iggy Stardust, and I think they did a Freddie Mercury like this, but I thought Prince was the cutest one, so that's why I picked him up. And that was the end of our rainbow, guys. But Jamie did say if we do have pride pins to show them at the end. I only have one pride pin right now, and it is the Disneyland Resort Castle Pride. But I do have my pride pinata, and next to my pride pinata is a sign that says my happy place, and it's got the castle with a rainbow, and that's my pride flag, and I keep it there all the time because I am truly an ally. And that was the end of this video, guys, and now it's time for me to tag somebody. Now, I didn't get anybody specific to tag, so what I am going to do is I am going to leave this wide open to anybody that wants to give this a try and keep it going for Pride, okay? So until next time, my Nessi Cakes, remember, like, share, and subscribe and all that YouTube stuff. And leave in the comments below if we twin any of these pins, or what your collection is. Do you do rides? Do you just do characters you really like? Are you super into fantasy pins? Let me know, because I want to know. And until next time, guys, remember, you always have an ally here on this channel, and we can always use an extra slice. Bye.